how long will my lip blush last? And the answer is, it really depends. It's very application dependent. What I mean by that is, it's how we put it into the skin is one factor. So if you have a really sheer coverage, like a tint effect, what we do is we put less colour into the skin. So that means it will fade a bit faster, as opposed to something more full coverage, because we're putting more colour into the skin. Also, the actual physical colour that we use, if you have a bright red, full saturation, comparing that to a very soft tint in a soft, natural, nudie pink, they're going to fade different rates. Also, it depends on you as a person. There's so many different things. It will depend on your skin thickness, your age, environmental factors. Do you wear SPF and sun cream? Are you a sunbed worshipper? There's so many things that will influence how long the pigment lasts. But I like to say permanent makeup that fades over time, as there is not one time stamp that we can say, okay, in 2 years that colour's going to be gone. We just don't know exactly how long it's going to hold into the skin and how much or fast your body will break it down. If you're a mature client, your metabolism's usually slower, so that means you will hold on to the pigment more longer. Whereas if you're younger, metabolism's faster, you might break it down faster. But it also depends on the formula of pigment that we use. There's some stronger pigments, there's less strong pigments. So there's so many different factors, but what I don't like to say is semi-permanent makeup, because we don't know exactly the timestamp that it will last. If we're looking at lip blush, it will also depend on your skin thickness. So if you've got a really thin skin, you have less layers of skin over our pigment, so we don't need to put that much in for you to see it. Whereas if you have a really thick skin, if you're a neutralisation client that requires sort of different layers of colours to work on the darkness, then you will need more regular top-ups, because you've got a darker canvas that we're working on top of, and then the pigment is seen through the skin, if that makes sense. I know it's hard for me to say a direct answer because there's so many factors, but usually my neutralisation clients will need to come back every 12 months just to keep the colour topped up. If it's a sheer or a full coverage, then it really depends on you as well. Do you like the colour that they already are? If you like the colour that they are, there's no need to keep adding more colour.